Let me tell you something that a lot of people miss. The moment you recognize people as a people unto themselves, as Trump did just now, there is massive opportunities that is open for such people. Now, if we go back and we say, if what Orania is saying is that they come from a long line of Afrikaners, people who are only at home in Africa, we cannot go back to Europe. We do not belong in Europe. We belong in Africa. So if people recognize us as part of this continent, as part of this country in terms of our history, a long history, more than 400 years. My great-grandfather came here in the 1650s. So for 400 years almost, we are part of this continent. If you acknowledge us as Afrikaners, you must acknowledge us as part of Africa, and we want to build a future for ourselves here, and that is the crux of the matter.
Hello, greetings all of you, dear friends, fellow Africans. White South Africans have opposed the proposal of Mr. Donald Trump to relocate them to United States of America. The representative of Orania movement said that they have been here for almost 400 years. So they are not belongs to Europeans or to Europe. They are not belongs to America. They are belongs to Africans. What they need is to be recognized by the government of South Africa. Also, the Afriforum representative said also they were not aware that Mr. Trump was issuing this order, and they believe that is not in the interest of South Africa. So white South Africans said they are not ready to leave South Africa to go to America. So they will be here. They want to stay in South Africa and to develop in South Africa. So those are just concerns from white South Africa. So let us go and listen from them what they are talking about the issue of Trump to take them to the United States of America.
Emphasize that the United States response to South Africa and President Trump's executive order has nothing to do with solidarity and AfriForum, but everything to do with the reckless domestic foreign and diplomatic policies of the ANC. Solidarity also wants to reaffirm its commitment to the country. Our members work here and want to stay here, and they are going to stay here. We are committed to build a future here. We are not going anywhere. We are committed to dialogue. However, the ANC leaders has made dialogue difficult by breaching trust when it signed the Bella Act and through the dishonorable way it handled the Netlak agreement on Bella. Kalikru also referred to that. There was no form of loyalty or integrity towards us in that specific process. Solidarity represents ordinary workers. The G20 summit places South Africa in the spotlight. And this could be a major investment opportunity that addresses unemployment, poverty, and inequality. Or it could be an investment disaster. The US focus on South Africa will expose the country's reckless domestic policy to the world. The ANC's foreign policy exposes all of us in South Africa. The group most affected by this exposure is workers. The world's largest economy and one of South Africa's biggest trade partners has been alienated by the ANC leaders. And this was not the fault of AfriForum or Solidarity, but of the ANC. For the past 3 years, it has been clear that the Americans are displeased with South Africa's closer ties with countries such as China, Russia, and Iran. South Africa's case against Israel has further contributed to this, and there are numerous other examples. But this is a diplomatic battle between countries. But one consequence of the ANC's foreign policy is that South Africa could be expelled from AGOA. So their diplomatic stance has effects on us and on our members. South Africa currently enjoys extremely favorable trade relations with the US, especially through AGOA. And in 2024, more than 10% of all South African exports went to the USA. Exports worth approximately 156 billion rand were sent to the US, while only 120 billion rand worth of goods and services were imported.
Now, we took note of Mr. Trump's executive order with regard to South Africa in general and Afrikaners in particular. His order and the other statements of senior American officials place the spotlight on contentious issues in South Africa, like our foreign policy and the situation of Afrikaners as an indigenous cultural community. We welcome the concern of imported Americans about our situation, but we believe that the solution must be found in South Africa.